Well, it's been 6 months.
Long 6 months.
That's true. And a lot of things have happened in 6 months.
Whether we like them or not.
Wow. Welcome to the happenings, where life is always happening.
And we're just here to talk about it.
Yeah. So you might be wondering what caused us to have the break. Are you worried?
I might be.
There was a lot of things. I mean, to start with, we had well, I'm not going to ask you. I'm just going to say for me, we had an addition to our family.
And it wasn't a puppy this time.
Well, it could have been. But no, we had a special addition to the family. My oldest had a child. So I became a grandmoo. And we're going to talk about that for sure. And did you have a reason for your break?
Well, we did some traveling.
She was all over the place, all over the place.
We had 2 children move within
Yes.
a week. One moved 1 week, one moved the second week, and then we had a trip going up into New England
Well,
after
and
that.
was it pretty there as well? I was going to ask.
Yes.
Because you went in the summer, didn't you?
No, we went in September.
Ah, that's right.
Just at the turning.
That's right. And how long was your trip out there?
We were just there a week.
So
But
did you get
after
your
moving 2 weeks,
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you were. So would you say you saw the turning of the leaves? Or were they turning at that time?
actually, they were turning at that time. So when
That's
we went, they were green and they started turning while we were there.
I love it. I love it. All right. And then, so after that, I also got a second job because that's what you do when you have time, isn't it? I mean, you fill it with things. So I had a friend who needed some help, and I decided, why not go back to the workplace in that capacity?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Wow. How about you?
But, well, I did work, but it's more of a voluntold thing.
Yeah.
I edited.
She's still here.
Yes, I am still here. I just went down because I forgot. I edited a book, Making Sugar Cookies, for a guy named Jay Howell,
Okay.
and I brought it for Jessica.
Oh, thank you. And we will get into this because we're going to have some more Q&A. And thank you so much.
So this is the first book I have edited for publishing.
Yes.
So that was very, very interesting and
Yes.
fun. And of course, editing takes a great deal of time when you're trying to get out on a production time. And I was voluntold or asked to write a Christmas Eve play, which I've never written a play before. I've written screenplays, but not stage plays.
And yet here I was.
I
I've written
know.
these
I
things.
know. So, yeah, I spent my time hurriedly writing this Christmas play that normally, I would have started a year earlier to write in just a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So we had that. And then we had some really sad things happen.
Yes.
I had a friend unexpectedly pass away around Thanksgiving. I had another close friend battling a really bad cancer around the Christmas, New Year's time. Well, actually, still going, but she's doing great. But that was going on. And then I had another friend's son pass almost a month ago, I think. So it's been a hard break. There's been a lot of good, and then there's been just some hard stuff. So that's why it was hard to come up with trying to juggle everything. And I decided life had to happen
Yeah.
before I could create something for this channel.
Yes.
So yeah.
Agree.
So that was the reason behind the break. Would you agree?
I would absolutely agree.
All right. So the next part we're going to talk about, and then we're going to go on a walk because you know how we feel about walks. And can I just pre-apologize for my hair right now? Let me just show you. If you've ever seen Star Wars, Jabba the Hutt, that one, I forget which one that is. It's not Return of the Jedi. Empire Strikes Back. Well, it's one of them. Anyway, Jabba the Hutt has this really strange creature that just looks like half Chihuahua, half alien. When I take off my sunglasses, are you seeing it? Are you seeing it right now? That's what I'm talking about. This is the bane of curly hair. So I just pre-apologize and I'm just gonna wear the old sunglasses.
Sunglasses headband.
That's what it
The
is.
classic.
That's right, it is. So we're gonna be talking today about some big life updates. Now, for me, uh, man, that's a hard one because I have been doing big life updates, but I don't know if it's gonna be big enough to impress you. I mean, I have decided that I want to be more organized. So that has become a passion. I have a garage that is awful. And that's going to be something to look forward to on this channel because we're going to take you in deep to all this stuff. Um, did you have any big family or project updates that you wanted to talk about that you've been doing?
Well, I have been trying to get my house organized post-COVID. Now, how many years has that been?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Lockdown involved a lot of people moving things, and
Go ahead.
involved a lot of moving and people moving things into my house
Oh, yeah.
that didn't leave with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like that's happening in our lives,
Mhm.
doesn't it? Things moving in but
Yes.
not
Yeah.
going out.
I had been warned about this years ago by in-laws
Okay.
that told me that people think that you need to downsize as you get older and your children leave the house. However, they started adding on to their house, and I didn't
Oh,
quite understand, but they said, "Oh, no, you don't realize, because when your children come home, they come home with more people than they left with,
yeah.
and they always need someplace to store something, and it
And your
ends up
house is
being
it. Your house
yours
is it.
because there's nobody living in their old bedroom."
Nah, nah. Well, I was going to say for mine, I guess we should go back to August when my first grandkid was
Oh,
born.
yes.
Now, I don't know why I didn't already know this. Sorry, we have traffic. But it would appear she gave birth to herself, but with a Spanish influence. Now, both her and her husband are absolutely
Mhm.
beautiful.
Mhm.
And you know, when they're in the womb, you always wonder, what will they look like?
Mhm.
And I'm going to show you pics later. She literally gave birth to herself. And he came out wide-eyed, looking at, now that was unusual for me. I'm like, why is he looking at me? Why is he looking at anything? I thought they had closed eyes. When I gave birth, I forgot everything.
Everything.
It was a blockage, because I think it was
Mhm.
so traumatic and I was really, I wasn't like 12, but I was like young. I don't want to talk about how young. I wasn't underage. But the point being, I don't remember this. And he comes out and it's like he could solve all world problems. He's got these perfect eyes and he's just looking at me. And I'm like, okay, you. I'm like, I didn't think they were supposed to even recognize anything. But I guess my grandchild is different than all other grandchildren. In
Of
fact,
course, of course.
he's a genius and he has bat sight. So it was absolutely, absolutely beautiful. And the other big life update.
Mhm.
Oh, well, we, oh, okay. Around the same time that we got Sam into our lives,
Mhm.
my second daughter says to me, I'm pregnant. She literally comes in the house. Like we just picked her up from the airport. It is, sorry, it is 10 in the evening. And she comes in, she puts down her bag, she opens it up, she pulls out a stick and says, look. And I'm like, shocked. First of all, do you know where that thing has been? Secondly, what? I'm just dealing with the fact that someone's going to think I'm old. I can't deal with that. But no, we were incredibly happy. And then she tells us the birth date. I mean, are you ready?
I have been informed, so
Um, it's April Fool's Day. Who does this? Now, there is a possibility that this
Mhm,
little person is
mhm.
going to be born before. But if they're born on April Fool's Day, is that leap year? I mean, are they leaping?
I I
See, I don't know. If you
Is
know,
it a leap year?
I don't know.
Well,
It's
it's
just
not a leap year.
it's not.
I don't think
Okay,
wait,
well,
we had how many days did we have in February?
you're asking me now. I think there's always going to be 28. But
No, there's 29 in the leap year.
okay, well, who knew? But the point being, April Fool's Day. So God could not have played a bigger job, but it gets better. Then my son, so we have the oldest who just had one, the second one who's now pregnant, due actually in the next couple weeks in Korea with this little blessed child that I'm just sure is going to look exactly like me. I'm praying. Um, but then my son is like telling me that him and his wife would like to adopt. So there is this possibility I will be a grandmother of 3 children next August.
From 0 to 3
I
in
mean,
less than a year.
I mean, wow. So we're very excited. Yes, and my I had to come up with a grandma name, which I went with Gramu. I'm not a Gigi. What is your grandma name, by the way?
Grandma. That's because my grandkids have a grandmother and a abuela, and we just use the formal
Simplest.
formal terms in order to help them with their language.
Yay. Well, let me just say,
But you're
I couldn't do it.
your little grandson has an abuela too.
He does. He does have an abuela. Now I could have been abuela in my heart. And they didn't go with my wanted name. Now, if you want to know what my wanted name was, I really wanted him to call me Miss Stone. My children were very highly against this. They felt it lacked affection. But they don't understand. I teach, and my favorite thing to be called is Miss
Miss
Stone because at my house, I'm you. I have no identification. So Miss Stone was like the perfect thing. I'm so sorry. Can we just talk about the rudeness of Texas and coffee houses right now in the traffic? I'll get on to them later, I swear. But anyway, so I couldn't be a Gigi. I couldn't be a Nana. I couldn't be a Nini. I couldn't be a Mimi. And I couldn't be a Granny. I have a Granny. My mom goes by that as well. I didn't want to be Granny, Granny, Granny. So I thought, I love cows. Is it possible to be a Gramu? Now, I don't know if it's going to be possible because ultimately, whatever they call you is what you are.
Mhm.
I mean, my mother in law's name is Hurt. And I don't even want to get into the reasons as why for now. And they call her to that to this day. And she loves it. I really hope that isn't going to what happens to me. But
Mhm.
for now, I'm going to get it glam. I'm not going to be grandma. I'm going to be grandma because those are my 2 favorite things. So we'll see. So that is my biggest. Like, I mean, could you get bigger than that?
I don't know.
No.
No.
And yeah, so no, I think that covers it. Let me see on our big updates. And did you have any big travel updates that happened aside from your New England scenario?
New England scenario. Um, we just um
Didn't you go to Disney?
we went to Universal.
Ah,
We
Universal.
went to Universal to go to the new Epic Park.
And what did we think of the Epic?
It was epic.
Really? Okay.
It was if you are a fan of Taming Your Dragon,
Mm-hmm.
Mario Brothers,
Mm-hmm.
any of those things, I mean, literally get to walk through the world. The problem is, since it is a brand new park
Yes.
and the price of the ticket is totally separate from the Universal, um, And then it's basically you get a one-day ticket, and so it's an awful lot to see in one day. So we
Mhm.
had one day at the new park, Epic, and then we spent the rest of the week at Universal. And, we went to the, at and oh gosh, I can't remember the Universal Walk or City
Mhm.
Walk, City Walk.
Mhm.
We went to a, puzzle escape.
She went to an escape room.
I went to an es yeah, we went to an escape room, and we did finish all the puzzles.
But did you escape?
Yes,
Okay.
escape. We finished all the puzzles. We escaped the rooms. However, we didn't get credit for one because when we solved it, the buzzer rang.
Ah.
So, and of course, it's on a timer. And so, therefore, the guy was like, ah,
Well, that happens because
it
that's
does.
life,
Life.
is it not? I mean, it happens
It
for sure.
is, but it was, um so that was our whole family went, so that was that was an adventure
I
of its
bet.
own. Yes,
Oh, I
yeah,
bet.
yes, yes, for your all your adult children
That's
are
that's
adults.
that's that is true. That is true. All right. Did you have any unexpected challenges?
Um, other than writing, I can't remember any other than like
Can you say that again? Hold on, let them pass.
yeah,
So if they, you see a car, just pause. As a matter of fact, go ahead.
okay. Um I can't think of any right now. I know I did, but, the biggest thing that I can think of is trying to write a stage play when I've never written for stage before for people who have never acted and, they have so keeping it simple, uh, but meaningful and having an impact was a very big challenge, but I wouldn't call it, not difficult like some of the other things that were going on with friends and family and all the deaths we had.
Hmm. So for me, I did not realize how much your body doesn't like you back. So, bodies are interesting. They are.
Oh,
They
they
hold
don't.
secrets.
Mm. That they want to release and attack you with.
Well, they hold some secrets. And this, sorry, gotta wait for these cars. This last couple, well, month, month ago, I guess you could say, we had to go through a fun moment. And you would not believe, like sometimes, like when you're going through health issues, how it can drain you. Wholly draining. Would you not agree?
Yes, absolutely.
Now, mine, so I've had two major well, would you call birth a surgery? We'll think on that. If we have, then I've had so many. But I've had my gallbladder taken out, which I will tell you, I never knew how much pain I could withstand. And I discovered that you adapt to pain. You adapt to it. You learn to live in it, and then you don't know what it's like to live without it because you're used to it. You become really used to it. So when I had my gallbladder out, uh, I felt amazing. I mean, it was a longish recovery because there's certain things you can't do after the surgery, but I felt like this burden was released. Like I don't know, it just felt amazing. Like I can run. I shouldn't have, but I wanted to. So this last season, I had to do what's called a fibroid removal. And again, you don't think, I mean, it's not fun and it's not pleasant to have one. And a lot of times people don't even know they have them because these things can they're like cysts in a way. They can kind of get in your muscles and stuff like that and just kind of dwell. But mine didn't. No, no, it didn't. It had to get me in a place that was super eventful. And my doctor was like, Jessica, I'm surprised you're not in more pain. But see, if you've been in pain, you don't know. Could there be more? It feels pretty bad right now. So anyway, it was a great surgery. I highly recommend it. Anyway, it was a great surgery. And I realized the moment it was gone, and my doctor was 100% right, I again felt better. I actually had energy to do things like what I guess, and I don't know if that's not a doctor, not a specialist or anything like that, but I truly think, that that fibroid was sucking the life out of me.
Mm.
And in some ways it is because it's a kind of like a tumor. I had, sorry, I'd taken medication for it, but this was not responding to that. And so it was a blessing to have it removed, but I didn't realize how good I truly was going to feel. Had no idea. It's the exact same as I felt when I had the gallbladder removed. I felt like $1,000,000. I felt like I could leap over tall buildings. I felt like I could bench press everything. Now you can't. And with this one specifically, what was interesting is you can't lift more than 15 pounds. There are 0 bats for a month. Like, what the heck? I mean, that's awful. We talk about problems, that's awful. But for the most part, it's been a really good surgery, and I'm so glad I had it. Now, I mean, if you've ever had something like that done, I mean, feel free to share in the comments because I wonder if it's just me that feels like when you don't know how bad it is, you don't realize it till it's done, and you're like, "Wow, I feel like I didn't know I could feel amazing." That's how bad I think I was feeling. Have you ever had that?
Yes.
Okay. She said it with one word. She did. All right. So that is unexpected. So we're going to now cover real life moments. And these are things that, would you say, something that you've learned over the past 6 months that's hard, something that surprised you, or something just overall in the vicinity of things that you've learned in our break?
Oh,
And I'm just going to pause right here.
yeah. Okay. What am I reading? I would just have to recommend Making Sugar Cookies by
Well,
Jay
can
Howe.
you go ahead and show us the book?
Making Sugar Cookies by Jay Howe on Amazon and other places where books are sold, but I think
Yes.
most people get them on Amazon. And so I spent a great deal of time in that book and reading that book, editing it. And I am helping someone else edit a book or trying to teach them how to put it together. And so my reading material recently has just been other people's things. And of course, I said I was ghostwriting, so I haven't read any other works
Gotcha.
recently.
Okay.
I What is crossing my mind right now is I cannot believe the number of loud trucks in this town. And I have to say, one of my girls went to college in at Texas A&M in college in 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 College Station, and I thought there was no other place like that anywhere because they had these little narrow parking spaces that you can barely get a compact in. These big old honking trucks go into those little spaces, and you go, how can they do this? You can't drive on the road without these huge trucks being beside you, and I thought, it can't be any worse than that. But I'm beginning to change my mind and realize there are other towns in Texas that are ruled by big trucks.
She's not wrong. I want you to know there's an uncommonly amount. Is that even a word? There's an uncommon amount of big trucks right now. And I have to ask, why? You live in town. What are you hauling?
We have no, okay.
He's right. And they're not hauling hay. This isn't for the ranch we live on. This isn't suits. Well, like they're kind of wearing suits, but they're just driving them. And I'm just like, I feel like you got to have a reason. Like, I get wanting a truck, but these aren't just trucks. These are like RV trucks. I mean, they're forever big. Okay, so what am I into? So I love court cases, and I'm currently working my way through the Corey Richins case where she murdered her husband with a Moscow Mule, allegedly. She done did it, allegedly. But I'm watching a gal named Emily Baker, and then also Lawyer, kind of review that. I also am addicted to, well, I love listening to Hercule Poirot. Well, actually, no, Agatha Christie's Miss Marples. So at night, sorry, see that vehicle? That's times 12 because I picked the busiest place to film. Okay, so at night, I have a hard time sleeping because my mind is just coming up with so many things. I need to shut it down. So I will listen to a Agatha Christie, Miss Marple. And as a matter of fact, my second daughter, remember the one I told you that was due? She's giving birth to a little girl she's going to name Jane. But what she doesn't know is I'm going to call her Little Marple. Yeah. You just Well, she may not watch this right now, but that's going to be my nickname for her, Little Marple. I don't care what anyone else calls her. She's going to be my Little Marple because that's, as a matter of fact, that's her name. That's the character's name that I'm listening to is. Good night. When I tell you, I just want to put a stop sign. Yeah. But anyway, but that's what I listen to. And it's wonderful. So if you are looking for something to listen to with a strong English accent, wonderful knitting needle sounds, and a cat, then I'm saying to you right now, this is great. And I will link it in the column. Do you see what's going on with my hair? Like, what is this? Less hairspray. That's all I know. Let me see. Is there anything now currently? Now I will be reading the sugar cookie book and I will give it a review. I've never met someone named. I actually argue that his name is even Jay because it's halfway Jehovah. Also, I mean, he spells it Jeh. Would you think that's J or J? I mean, do we say a Jehovah? I mean, is that the country version of it? I think his parents are questionable right now. That's all I'm going to say. Sure, a lovely person, but questionable. Is it a guy or a girl?
It is a guy, and those are his initials.
Jeh? So his name is not Jay. Never mind. I take that back. His parents are completely fine. Sorry, I didn't know.
I know. He didn't correct me for.
He did it.
No.
Okay, so he let you just call you
I
that.
had to find out.
Can I ask what is his first name unique?
No, it's very, very generic.
So he thought, why not just put a J for fun?
Well, it's
with no periods to let us know it's his initials?
He goes by, he's gone by Jay, and I don't know all the story.
Do you remember When I told you I'm into true crime,
Mhm.
we just found a mystery. I'm going to Candace Owens this situation. I am going to make allegations and assumptions that are not even factual. I'm going to say to my little tribe of whomever you are out there, you understand and look up the name J and maybe what that name is.
Oh, there's all kind of Candace Owens.
I'm telling you right now, I am bothered. The vibes are not vibing with me with this. So I am personally going to take it as my issue to go and discover why this man goes by the name Jay. Does he like the silent sound of his first initial? Does he feel very Jay? Then maybe it's Jedediah and he just didn't want to tell us. Although she did say it was normal. So I mean, I'm not going to guess right now, but if you think you know what his name is in the comments or you've done research, oh, wait, I'm not looking at you. You've done research. Put it in the comments below. We've got to find out what his name is. Okay, so that is what I'm currently listening to. I also have some decorators I love to watch. So there is a gal that was on HGTV. Her name, I forget her name. I'm going to think of it, but I forget it right now. She does one called Design to the Nines, and she does all sorts of DIYs, which I love because and we're going to be DIYing this summer, by the way. You didn't know, but we totally are. And then there's another one. Her name is Rebecca Robison. When the cars go, you gotta work the vibe. So anyway, her name's Rebecca Robison, and she is one of my favorites. I think I wanna join her group and learn more from her. But she's got very big glasses. She's from California. She lives in Tulsa, and she is just a delight to watch. And I learned so much. So I've been watching that too. So that's pretty much what I am into right now, aside from taking pictures, which I still am. Love my job. I'm also potentially going to quit the other one. All right. So we're going to close this out and we're going to talk about what's coming up next. Now, I don't know if she knows exactly what's coming up next, but we are going to do some DIYs. I'm going to show you my patio project,
Yes.
my laundry room project,
Yes.
my pantry project, and also what's going on behind the scenes. Because a lot of times when you see stuff, you see perfection. I'm going to allow you to see the things that are not perfect. Not at all. Also, we are going to have some really fun guests. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get us right there. We're going to
Yes.
have some really fun guests. Now, you mentioned a finance guru that you met up in New England.
Yes.
You know, when I hear that song, New England, I go back
Uh-huh.
to Reba McEntire. When whoever said New England's through with you and Boston. Sorry. Reba hit me hard. Reba hit me hard. But yes, so we're gonna look at getting him in. And is he an expert in gold, silver, futures, or what?
Oh, all of it.
Okay. I feel empty inside and poor. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Also, we're gonna have some moms on that we have another writer that I want to bring on too. She's writing what do you call it when it's a book about yourself?
Biography.
Biography.
Autobiography.
Autobiography. She's working on that right now. And I think we're going to have a fun time with her. She's also from the Boston. Is she from Maine? Marina.
Marina, she's from the Boston area, but it's not Boston. But it's from the Boston area.
Well, she loves Maine and she feels
Mhm.
very Bostonian to me. I call her the Boston Martha Stewart. She's great. And she
Mhm.
doesn't know it yet, but she may when she watches this. Marina, we're going to have you back to talk to us about your book and things that you learned. Also, just some different hacks and stuff, because I have come across some incredibly new cleaning products that I have to share. Also, we're going to have a makeup day because if your skin is getting older, you need to think about what you're putting on it. Would you not agree?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
See, she totally agrees. And so we're going to be I found some new products. Not that I'm going to ask you to do it. I will do it upon myself. I will make myself the guinea pig. But there's some really exciting products that out there that actually they redo something to your skin to where it pluffs out. Because sometimes when you put stuff on, you'll get the fine lines. Not this stuff. And I'm not going to tell you anymore, but it has something to do with shh, the
Oh.
sound, not anything disgusting to do with that. But anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing. And you know what? If you have something that you would like to share with us about what you've been doing these past 6 months, we would love to have you put that in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Yes. All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you next time when life's happening, which will be very soon. We'll see you later.
Better.
Bye.
Bye.